What's up, everybody? I'm Rob. Here to go over something with a Carrier Infinity air handler that I've been dealing with. Trying to install a hydronic heating system in there. So 2 years ago, I put in a Navien combi boiler. Finally got around to putting in hydronic heating because my baseboards in my house are actually in my way of changing out these windows here to put a sliding door for my deck and get rid of that door there. Also got to redo my kitchen. My baseboards are all in the way. So it would just work out better for me to go on a hydronic heater. So I got a very old Carrier Infinity in the attic. Used to run on R22, but the condenser outside is on 410A. Anyways, so there was a discontinued part that Carrier made to go over to a hydronic heat. It's this relay kit, as you can see here. So this whole kit, Carrier actually discontinued this kit, and you can't get it anymore. So I found a video online, great video. Guy shows you actually how to make it. You can buy these pieces all individually. You can buy this relay by itself without the board. So just that relay. You get the board here. It's a very scarce amount of them out there. Actually, the ones that I bought was like the last ones left on Amazon. But then you got to build up this harness with a 12-pin Molex, and right here you have to have a 270k ohms resistor, 5 watts. So a half a watt, excuse me. You make this harness, put it in, plugs right in. So I did all that, had a hydronic coil installed, upgraded my air filter for the system, being that the air handler is going to be running more. Went through all of that, and just to come to find out, after putting this in, my new thermostat I was putting in at the same time too, a smart thermostat with the Carrier Infinity, I was getting an error code that I have a incorrect heater installed, which is a 255 kilowatt heater, which in an old service bulletin tells you if this resistor on this harness is wrong, if it's not 270k, you will get that code. So I'm chasing myself, trying to figure this out. I had a bunch of my other HVAC buddies come over, cannot figure it out. We tried switching the machine over to conventional, threw on a Nest thermostat, and trying to figure out how to get this to work. Nothing will work. We threw a rib relay on there, and we can get it to turn into heat, but the fan won't run around on conventional. So I put everything back to ABCD, and I couldn't get over it. I had to figure it out. I was very, very determined. So I actually rebooted the thermostat into where it's searching for the software and everything, and I have to actually program it. So after it goes through finding the inside unit and the outside unit, then at that point it will ask you if you have a humidifier and an electric heater. So you would click no on the humidifier. So I was like, you know what? My unit is actually capable of electronic heating. My unit is so old that it actually wasn't up for hydronic heat. And that's why this is not working. So I selected a 3 kilowatt heater in the programming. So now my thermostat thinks that I have an electronic heater inside of the air handler, even though I don't. So at that point, I was able to turn on the thermostat for heating. I went up to the board, and I'm searching where am I going to get a 24 to or 10 to 30 10 to 30 volts to power up a rib relay. So I searched around. The purple wire coming out of the harness going to the heater connected into W gives me about 27 volts. I snapped a rib relay on there, and everything's been solved. So it's crazy. My hydronic heater is not plumbed in yet, but I had to make sure that all the electronics were capable of making this work. So I connected the rib relay into my Navian combi boiler to my baseboard zone, where my other thermostat is actually already there. Set my temperature up to, I was at 65, I set it up to 68. And the air handler was calling on my Navian combi boiler to heat up the baseboards. Heated up fine, shut down. AC still works, everything still works flawlessly. I thought this was very important to show you guys because I was ready to end it. This is, it was either that or get a new air handler or a whole new system. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like upstairs and on the thermostat. Go from there. Mind the compound here. I had the older Infinity thermostat. I still gotta fix all this. So you can see here. So I have heat illuminated here. So, well, it's actually an option. It's not gray. So go down into to our service. So we'll see what's in here. So our equipment summary. So our electric heater is stage one stage, 3 kilowatts. So that's set up for electric heating. The unit will actually thinks that it has an electric heater in there. And that's all I needed to do. I don't care what it says here, hydronic heating, heat pump, or electric heater. Doesn't matter to me. So I can set this thing to go into heat. And show you the rib relay turning on upstairs. So here we are at the air handler. Of course, it's a Infinity system, so it's gonna take a while. So you see our blower just turned on. That's gonna run. This is gonna take a little bit of time for the rib to kick on, but in the meantime, you can see how I got this going on. So see on our terminal strip here, I got our common connected on white. And you see this purple wire that is on the heater side. You can't really see on the board, but it says heater underneath that Molex. So down there, I pinned in to the Molex my power supply for the rib relay. So the rib's on, and then this guy over here, this is running down to the Navian combi, and I'm just gonna wait for that to kick on. So all right, so this is my my model here that I have, guys. So this is the model in question. And so what really made this impossible by doing this conventional wiring, this board does not have a G terminal. So there was no way that we could get the fan to kick on without that G terminal being wired conventional. So unless we were to, get rid of all of this and just have a bunch of rib relays and change the variable fan. So this is what works. And still waiting. This takes a few minutes to kick on. Seems like the blower goes into testing phase, or make sure everything's working. When it bumps up in speed again, it'll kick the rib on. Just takes about a couple minutes. There you go. So that now closes the circuit down for my combi, and we're good. See, fan just bumps up again. That's it, guys. So I hope this video saves a lot of people a lot of sleepless nights and headaches, because man, this was beating me up. All right, I hope that helps some of you out. It seems like this is a big headache and a hard problem to solve everywhere. I can't find forums on it, videos, anything. The only thing was this thing. But yeah, so if you have a system like mine that only was able to have an electronic heater inside of it and it wasn't set up for heat pump, then there's no way that you can go over to a hydronic heater. You have to have a unit with a heat pump to get the hydronic heater. So yeah, hopefully this helps everybody out, and thanks for watching.